Hey guys, Coach Allen here, and I'm with Coach Christian, and we're gonna show you 5 exercises that you can and should do every single day. Now, it's important to know that if you wanna be the best player you can be, that you work on your craft every single day. But that doesn't mean you have to do a tremendous amount of training every day. So we want to give you some tools of things that you can do to improve your body's awareness every single day. So Christian, go ahead and take us away.
Sir, yes, you'll first notice, right, that I don't have my shoes on. Very, very important. Let's go ahead and start to increase the amount of sensory, like input, the amount of information that's going to our brain, so that when we want to do these movements, we have better outputs. Right, that's number one. If we don't have good inputs to the brain, then we don't have great outputs, right? So first thing, I'm here on the ground. I got both feet flat. My shoulder blades are pinching back behind me. I'm gonna slowly rotate my hips and chest over towards one side, and then I'm gonna take my belly down towards my front knee. When I feel that big stretch, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna push the ground away to come back up to my starting position. If I need my hands, I'll use my hands to rotate my hips over to the opposite side and do the same thing. Belly slowly folding over towards that front knee. When I feel the stretch, I push my hip, knee, ankle down, and then come all the way back up tall. Again, I can switch with or without hands. That's perfectly up to you. How do you know when to use hands and when not to use hands? As I start to switch, if my spine collapses and folds, then use your hands to get up tall as you guys switch and take a belly flop to your front knee. Again, I'll go 5 reps on each side for a total of 3 rounds.
Perfect. What's the second one?
Yeah, right after that, my second drill on the ground as well. I'll go one hand back behind me. What I want to think about doing here is driving my knees forward over my toes to the point where my heels don't come off the ground. My hips are up towards the ceiling. I'll slowly come back flat and then switch up sides. Again, I'm going to drive my knees forward, popping my hips up, slowly taking an inhale, exhale, and then coming all the way back down. And I could say about 5 reps here on each side. Again, popping the hips up, driving my knees actively forward over through my toes.
Love it. And our third exercise, this is great.
Yes, sir. For number 3 here, I'm gonna go toes flexing into the ground, right? So I feel this stretch on the bottom of my foot in my big toe. I'm gonna push my butt back as much as I can, maximizing that stretch. Now, holding this stretch, I'm gonna press the ground away. I got my biceps right by my ears, and then slowly lifting, pulling my hips up towards the ceiling. Now you can see, I'm not locking out my legs, right? Because that's gonna put the stress in this position I don't want to. I keep a soft bend in my knees, pressing the ground away, lifting up through my lower back here. From there, I'll keep pressing the ground away and still getting that big stretch through the bottom of my foot. That's one thing I do not want to lose as I go through this movement pattern, is allowing those toes to stay flexed down into the ground. You can see as well, my chest is not pushing forward, it's not pulling back, it's staying nice and stable and allowing just the lower body to move back and forth. Right?
Perfect.
10 reps, anywhere between 3 to 4 rounds with that one as well.
Love it. Next exercise. This is fantastic.
So I'm gonna start here standing, okay? I'm gonna keep one foot facing forward. I'll drop one foot back into a reverse lunge. Now from here, I'm gonna keep my chest facing forward, and I'm gonna rotate here through my back foot and my back hip. I'll slowly rotate that knee back down and then stand up tall. Here, I'll show you from the side view. I'm gonna step back, head, shoulders, hips, knee, all in one line. I rotate open through my back, hip, and knee and ankle, bring that knee back down, and then stand up tall. I could say here 5 times on each side with my reverse lunge twist. Cool?
Awesome.
Now, the last drill here that we'll do,
perfect,
is we're gonna really work on the ankle, okay? I'm gonna focus on now folding on top of my toes, okay? Your tendency might wanna go to like your pinky toe. Let's try to find that big toe, right on top of that big toe, okay? As I'm here, I'm gonna tuck my pelvis. So I'm gonna squeeze my hips forward and then slowly drop my butt down towards my heel. Now for myself, I've been working on this for some years, so I can get down into the low basement position, right? And then as I come up, I'm not gonna go butt back. Again, I'm gonna keep tucking my pelvis forward and come all the way tall to this tall standing position. For some of us, it's gonna be very challenging. So even if you can only go to about right here, that's fine. Hold it here, take a breath here. maybe a little bit more tuck here, and then come up tall. We'll say 10 reps over the top of each ankle and each foot. And again, tucking the pillar, right? My pillar, my head, my shoulders, my hips, my back, knee, and ankle is staying stacked here the whole time. Sound good?
Love it. A couple things for you to think about. One, as he just mentioned, first of all, Coach Christian is a phenomenal athlete, and he's been doing this stuff for a long time. So because he's practiced it so much, he's very, very proficient. So it's okay if you don't look as good as he does doing some of these. Remember, we're not worried about perfection, we're interested in progress. So just do the best that you're capable of. And to remind you, you can do these every single day. You can do these 5 exercises on days that you train and on days that you don't. But these are the types of things you need to build the foundation to be the best player that you're capable of.
My playing level just skyrocketed.
Anyone that's serious about playing basketball needs to get EGT.
I would describe it as the best training program in the world.
This elite guard training program, like, it creates a monster in you.
You got to experience it. It's just on another level.
The best decision of my life was to buy the first EGT program.